Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The function of excretory system is to regulate chemical composition of body fluids by removing metabolic waste and retaining the proper amount of water, salts, and nutrients. In humans and other amniotes, these substances leaves the body as urine and to some degree exhalation. Mammals also expel them through sweating.
Hello everyone, let's talk about our kidneys. So our kidneys are a pair of bean-shaped organs on each side of our spine. Below into our ribs and behind into our belly. Each kidney is about 4 to 5 inches long. Their main job is to cleanse the blood of toxins and transform the waste into urine. The two kidneys filters 200 liters fluid every 24 hours. Next one is our large intestine. The large intestine, or also known as the large bowel, is the last part of the gastrointestinal tract of the digestive system and vertebrates. The purpose of our large intestine is to absorb the water and salt from the material that has not been digested into food and to get rid of any waste products.
Our skin plays a role in the excretory system through the production of sweat produced by sweat glands in the dermis. Although the production of sweat in our body its main role is to cool the body and to maintain temperature homeostasis. Homeostasis means balance. So the production of sweat was to maintain temperature balance within our body. Through sweating, our body eliminates excess water and salt as well as small amount of urea. The liver has numerous major functions, including secreting bile for digestion of lipids, synthesizing many proteins, and secreting endocrine hormones. In addition to all these functions, the liver is a very important part or organ of excretion. Why? Because the liver breaks down excess amino acids and toxins in the blood. We all know that the lungs is a part of the respiratory system, but did you know that the lungs is also a very important organ of excretion because it is the one responsible for the excretion of gaseous waste in our body. The main gas waste that it excreted is the carbon dioxide, which is a waste product in the cellular respiration in cells throughout the body.
Common diseases acquired by the excretory system, uremia and urinary tract infection. Uremia is a clinical condition which is characterized by high level of urine in the blood. Meanwhile, the urinary tract infection, or also known as the UTI, is the infection of the urinary system due to the excessive consumption of junk foods and soft drinks, or it has been brought by the bacteria.
What is kidney or renal failure? This is when your kidneys doesn't work well as they should. The term covers a lot of problems like when your kidney doesn't get enough blood to filter, or when your kidney is hurt by disease like diabetes, high blood pressure, glomerulonephritis, and polycystic kidney disease. And there are two main types of kidney failure. The first one is the acute renal failure, or the sudden, and the chronic renal failure, or the overtime. And the next one is kidney stones. Kidney stones come in many different types and colors. Often, stones form when urine becomes concentrated, allowing minerals to crystallize and stick together. How you treat them and stop new ones from forming depends on what type of stones you have, and these are the type of stones. First one is the calcium stones, or the 80% of stones. The second one is the uric acid stones, or the 5 to 10% of stones. The third one is the gout struvite or infection stones, 10% of stones, and the last one is the cystine stones, or less than 1% of stones.
The best way to prevent uremia is to have regular dialysis treatments. This will keep the waste filtered out of your blood. You should also avoid eating anything high in phosphorus, sodium, and potassium. Eating a balanced diet, otherwise, and exercising, if approved by your doctor, can also be a help in preventing uremia. You can take this step to reduce the risk of having UTI. Drink plenty of liquids, especially water. Drinking water helps dilute your urine and ensures that you'll urinate more frequently, allowing the bacteria to be flushed from your urinary tract before the infections can begin.
You are more likely to develop a kidney disease or renal failure if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and a family history of kidney failure. So, what can you do to prevent having a renal failure? First is make healthy food choices. This includes fresh fruits and vegetables, fat-free dairy products, and less salty foods. Aim for a healthy weight, get enough sleep, stop smoking, and lastly, limit the alcohol intake. Those are just few ways on how to prevent having a renal failure. So the following are some ways on how to prevent having kidney stones. First is to drink plenty of water, since extra water may dilute substances in urine that may lead in stone forming. Eat calcium-rich foods, reduce sodium, limit animal protein. Lastly, avoid stone-forming foods such as chocolates, spinach, rhubarb, tea, and nuts, since most of them are rich in